Welcome to the only comedy podcast on the internet. It's the Coffee Jelly Hour, episode 80. I'm Tony, and I'm joined by Ace, Matt, and Seth. We're preaching caffeine, motherfuckers. How are we doing?
About time
who was one of those?
Son of a bitch came back.
Who was that third one?
The third one. Did it do it wrong?
I am really good at drinking this.
Seth!
Oh, well, I didn't mean in order.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
Oh, all right.
That's my joke.
Oh, okay. Do you want
Ace
to
is
rewind?
back.
Ace is back. Is that what you mean? I thought, you know what? I was conscious that I didn't say Seth like I usually say it. I was kind of running out of breath at that point. That's what you get.
Sometimes you don't.
I thought you were just fucking bitching about that again. Anyway, Ace is back. How are you doing, Ace?
I'm really good at drinking this, and I think from my combination of not sleeping and the fact that I don't drink is making this kind of a dangerous combination because it doesn't taste alcoholic. So I'm kind of drinking it a little faster than normally. I nurse these things.
Just keep drinking. You're gonna be fine.
The worst thing that's going to happen is you're going to pass out, and that's good for you.
Yeah,
This is the best thing you can be doing for yourself.
Yeah.
Not if we're recording.
I was gonna say, fucking save your audio. For fuck's sake, save your audio. Please save your audio before you pass out. Listen, Ace has been really busy recently.
Yeah.
I have this theory, right? That I know Ace has been working on a lot of artwork.
It's not as good as my theory.
Yours is way bad. Ice Cream Social. You've been basically working on a lot of artwork for Ice Cream Social Scoop Fest 2017. I reckon what's happened is the Ice Cream Social guys are shit scared of the power of Coffee Jelly Hour. So I really think that they basically have kidnapped Ace for several weeks. Has it been months? I can't remember how long it's been. And kept him in Jacob's basement, because we all know he's got a basement, and basically just kept him away from us, so we haven't been at the full strength. But we're back now. Can't keep us
Stronger
down.
than ever.
What was your theory, Seth? Yours is
Ace has been replaced, and you know it's true because it rhymes.
Ace 2.0. Is that right?
The lizard people took him. They also took hold of his Twitter account to make it seem like he's still around.
Oh, yeah.
And they replaced him with a lizard person.
Oh, really? Is that what he sounds?
Yeah.
He does sound a bit different. Go on, Ace. Say something.
Scoops are interesting people to have on your Twitter account, and I'm glad I made an account for Scoops.
Oh my god, you're right. He has been replaced by a lizard person.
Because there's nothing more confusing than having somebody message and be like, somebody said salted pork to me for some reason, and it's like, I don't worry about it.
Shouted it.
Ace, I did send something interesting to you yesterday, I think. I sent you a link to these things they're selling at Walmart now called Maskimals.
Oh.
Basically just big fuzzy animal head masks, and one of them is a bunny rabbit.
Oh.
I actually have had that on my wish list thingy for about like 3 weeks now. There are 4 things on my wish list.
Yep.
There is a crate of Chef Paul Prudhomme's Pizza Pasta Magic. There is the entire series of Bump in the Night, which was a claymation show from 1994, and White Bunny Maskimals, or whatever the fuck it's called. Those are the things that are on my what the fuck are we talking about?
Maskimals on your wish list.
How do you spell? What's it called? Spell it.
Mask, M-A-S-K, as in I, mask,
as in you.
As in animals, yeah.
You know what? I need to see
instead of
Paul
M-A-S-K.
Mattingly spoke about these. Oh fuck, I can see them. Oh my god, they're amazing. Oh jeez.
That's it. The white bunny mask. Yeah, for Ace.
That is so good.
That's basically exactly. If you look that up, that's basically what I have always imagined that Ace looks like in real life.
I mean, that's really apt, actually. Fuck off. That's really apt, actually.
That's what he looks like. Oh, that's.
I was talking to a fly that was very interested in my drink, not you guys.
Is that who you tell to fuck off?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, we need to get these Maskimals. Oh, that's sweet. Listen, guys, just before...
They have like a unicorn one. They have a sloth one.
Oh, this is... We can get it from Amazon, can't you, as well?
Probably.
Oh, God. I've just gone on one. It's like... There's a deformed one on I've got to send you this link. This makes good podcasting. Me send you this link. There's a deformed one on there. That's scary. I'm gonna have nightmares about that. Jesus wept. Get that off my screen. This is horrible. Listen, guys. Just before we move on, I've just watched. There's no spoilers, but I've just watched the finale of the current season of Game of Thrones, and I wanted to update you on the Game of Thrones cult count. There was only one. There was only one mention of cunt
in the finale?
This. Yeah. That is. I've just watched it, and you know what's hilarious about it? This is not really a spoiler, but remember the South Park episode, the Game of Thrones piss take? And the whole thing behind Game of Thrones, they realised that George R.R. Martin, he was just all about cock, and that's all he spoke about, and that's all
Wiener, wiener, wiener.
Exactly.
Wiener, wiener, wiener.
Do you know what's hilarious? The fucking finale has a reference to that, and they basically say, maybe it was all about cock after all. There's like there's a scene, and I'm watching it, and I'm like, as it unfolds, I'm thinking, are they referencing South Park? And I'm like, they've got to be. There's no way. It's like, why would men with no cocks actually go to war? There's no point. There's just no point. And it's like, maybe it is all about cock. That's what they're saying. And I was like, that's South Park. That's a nod in South Park's direction. Definitely.
Wow, awesome.
It might be.
Yeah. Oh, I loved it. So yeah, it was good finale. So it's got to wait till next year for whatever the fuck is happening after.
I'm almost done with the books.
Oh right. You're still struggling with the names.
With what?
Or the character names. Names.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes. I mean, I think I got the main ones down, but then there's side characters that will, like,
suddenly
show up, and I'm supposed to remember them from the beginning of the book.
It's like, what
I'm like, wait, is that...
is
that one guy?
Yeah, it's you got to kind of read back. And Ace, what's your take on Game of Thrones?
I can't say. So all I know about Game of Thrones is that, like, for a while it was like really trendy to like it, but now it's really trendy to hate it. Now the cool thing is to tell people about how, like, no, I don't watch Game of Thrones, so I guess I'm cool. But I was cool before it was cool, so I don't know. I went back and books. Fucking how I'm speaking now, because I haven't actually spoken to human beings in a long time.
This is cool.
I went back and I decided to, thanks to Bloody Disgusting, I decided to re-listen to it, because Bloody Disgusting every single day has released an article that's like better than Batman's Joker, Heath Ledger, new Pennywise's greatest thing ever. So basically they kept going, this one's actually like the book. So I went, you know what? It's been a while. I'm going to re-listen to the book.
Okay. I'm listening to it right now as well.
Yeah, and one of the things that struck me, and I really love Stephen King, but I forgot how almost shaggy dog he is of a writer. Because there's so many instances in that book where he just goes wherever the fuck. He goes off on a long tangent with a character about some shit that doesn't really matter, and it goes on and on. You're like, what the fuck is going on? You kind of forget that. You kind of forget, and so after that, I'm like, this is all fine. That's all shit that was cut out of that old miniseries. So now I'm wondering as to why people want it to be more like the book when all the shit that was too tedious for the... I actually listened to the audio... I watched the miniseries also again, which isn't very good.
No, I watched that the other week, and it's like,
I love it for nostalgia purposes, but it's bad.
It's kind of like,
I love it for... It is the best depiction of Pennywise, but the adult segment is so poorly done.
Yeah.
Like, because to be fair, and I don't know anything about Bill Skirkrumberger, but I know that the Pennywise depicted in this is almost perfectly from the book, the way he's described, so I'm happy with that. But the movie is so, and the director is just like, we decided to take out the children's sex scene because that seemed like Stephen King was just jerking off when he was writing it. And it was just like, wow, this guy just seems so like... I love the book, but there was this whole segment here where they jerk off for some reason. We cut that out because that made no sense.
There are whole segments of the book where you're right. It is like, man,
Yeah, it was just
point a little bit faster.
It's a brilliant book, but my God, because it's been a while since I read King, so getting back into it, I'm like, I forgot how much of like a because Stephen King's always confessed he doesn't do layouts to his books; he just kind of writes them as he goes. And sometimes it's really obvious he's writing it as he goes because it's like, what the fuck is going on?
That's how he writes so damn much.
Yeah, he's got no plan. He just drifts.
He doesn't see. Well, I mean, a prime example is The Stand. The Stand is this brilliant build up, and then it ends with like a wet fart in a kiddie pool.
Oh, the end of this. You're right. The end of The Stand is really bad.
It just kind of feels like, oh fuck, I've been writing this for how long? Then this happens. The end.
The journey's great. The fucking destination shit. Basically,
I will say this about him though, and this is something I was thinking about today. Is like, man, I'm really jealous of the fact that he gets that many ideas to begin with. Like, I struggle to get any ideas half the time, and I get like partway into them and go, oh, I only had the beginning of an idea. I didn't have the end of an idea. And
here, we'll help you out. So the Stephen King method: write a story about a horror author from Maine.
Yes, good point.
That's what you need to start with, definitely.
And that's like 80% of his. No, I do love Stephen King. I talk shit about him because of the fact that I know his work.
Yeah. So listen, guys, what do we think about the new It trailer? How
haven't watched it.
I don't think I've seen it.
Well, you know what? I've seen the trailer, but the first thing I saw was the teaser, and you get to see Pennywise, and the first thing I thought was, fuck, he's ginger. That's the first thing I thought, really. Which he is, but it kind of shocked me. There was just something about the lighting and the type of hair he had. It kind of like, I don't know, freaked me out.
He's supposed to have that.
Yeah, he is. But there's something weird just seeing it on screen. I don't know what it was.
Gotcha.
I don't trust ginger people.
I was cool with everything up until the second teaser that came out, where it was a by the numbers, like, she shuts the thing and sees the reflection, then bam, jump scare. And I'm like, no! And then they did that interactive VR experience, and I did that, and I was like, oh, shit. This is the worst thing I've ever seen.
Really? Yeah.
It's just there's like an interactive experience where you get to see clips of the movie while Pennywise does jump scares at you, and they're all really like.
Oh, is it for
like the VR thing?
Is it for like Google Cardboard or?
I was gonna mention that.
Yeah. Which
it was bad, and the way that they tried it, it's like, this is so scary, and it's just, you really get a feel for how he plays Pennywise, and you go, oh no, this isn't good.
I did.
But you know what? It did do really well is the child orgy scene. You felt like you were really there.
VR child orgy scene. The sights, the sound.
The director to the new one is like, yeah, we're not going to have that scene, and don't worry, we're not going to have a stupid spider. We're going to be closer to the book. And I'm like, the book has a stupid spider.
You know,
you fucking nitwit.
You know what? If you didn't want the new It film sort of like cut, as in like chunks taken out of the book, you should have got the director of. I was fucking building up there and I fucking forgot. Who was the fucking pedo director? That was shit.
The guy who did Jeepers Creepers?
Jeepers Creepers, thank you, Ray. Should have got him in.
His name,
yeah. Should have got him in. He would have been fine. You know, it would have been like just like the book, basically.
Instead of the girl, why don't all you boys jump on me?
Yeah, something like that, really. So, yeah.
I can't believe he fucked a kid on the set of one of his movies. The fact that guy still gets work is fucking...
Oh, jeez.
Like, just right there in front of everyone?
Well, like apparently, okay, so the movie's Clown House, which I've actually seen before, not knowing that there was a history to it. I saw it on VHS when I was a kid. And even as a kid, it was sort of weird that, like, it's about three brothers, and they spend the entire time, like, wearing nothing but their tidy whities. And they're, like, running around being chased by clowns, and apparently, like, he fucked those three kids, like, the director. And like,
the way that's funny.
Yeah, why is that funny?
Oh my God.
Exactly.
Is that
I'm so sorry I brought that up.
Everybody, I never seen Jeepers Creepers, but everyone I know who has seen Jeepers Creepers and knows that story basically goes, yeah, this movie's kind of about just child abuse. I'm like, oh, great.
I kind of like that movie when I didn't know, but now I know I won't be able to watch it again. I remember it being a good movie. Like,
there's a new one coming out. So.
Well, their the Grauman's Chinese Theater was supposed to debut Jeepers Creepers 3, and they had so many people threatening to protest that the Chinese Theater was just like, no, we're not going to host this anymore.
It's not worth it at all, is it? Oh, jeez, I'm sorry for all that. Yeah, it's a bit...
Yeah, we're freaking child molestation.
We're talking
about...
Speaking of which... A Talon agent was sitting in his office, okay, and this family walks
What's he called himself?
The aristocrats.
I'm the director of Jeepers Creepers.
and then Tobe Hooper fucking died. That happened.
That's a bummer. Oh yeah, Texas Chainsaw.
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre director.
Yeah.
And the director in name
Poltergeist?
only of Poltergeist.
Yeah.
I mean, more importantly, he's also the director of one of the greatest films of all time, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, which is like...
I've never seen the second one.
It's like Evil Dead if Evil Dead got really drunk and fucked its cousin.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Like partially consensually, because the movie's very fucked up. It's just this weird, and I love it. It is a fascinating fucking movie, and it's well worth a watch. You get Dennis Hopper running around with a chainsaw screaming for about half an hour. Worth a mission there, and yeah, you get Bill Moseley chewing up the scenery. Everything about Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, it always gets on those lists of like worst movies ever, but it's like, fuck you! Fucking bloody disgusting. I don't know what you're talking about. Annabelle is the greatest horror film to come out in our generation.
I read some of that shit. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Oh, geez.
Oh no, the new one. Everyone, the Annabelle creation. Everyone was like, oh, this is good. I'm like,
nah, it's looks shit.
I just hate everything that movie represents.
Dolls.
Isn't it a prequel of a prequel?
Well, yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. It's
you scared of dolls?
It's the spin-off of a franchise that wasn't that good, and then they did a prequel to it.
It's like, what the fuck?
Oh, I don't know. I liked the Conjuring movies.
Oh, yeah. I don't mind. Second one.
Well, luckily, the next one coming out is going to be Annabelle crossed over with The Nun. They already announced that's the next Annabelle film.
What?
Because in the new Annabelle film, they establish that apparently Annabelle knows the nun like they're buddies in hell or something, and so the next movie's going to be them teaming up. It's gonna be great.
The new Freddy and Jason. No.
Are they gonna do? Or is this gonna be an extended universe? Or
of course, it's gonna be. Everything is an extended universe. Everything.
It's like cha-ching. Cha-ching. Fucking hell.
Fuck Marvel.
I can't wait for Spider-Man versus Annabelle.
Oh, that's gonna be class. I'd watch that.
Oh, they're gonna link up all the extended universes.
Oh. That's the end goal.
Pretty soon there's just gonna be the ultimate showdown of Ultimate Destiny movie.
Oh.
I mean, we're going like that was satire in the what was that, the 1300s when that came out? That was satire. It's coming true now.
I know.
It's like it's not too far fret.
Yeah,
I know. And now that they're resurrecting dead actors via CGI, I mean, they can just bring Mr. Rogers back so that he can, be in it and everything. It's like, oh god, we're in big trouble now, everybody.
No one will die ever, really. So, is
it more egregious to bring back a dead actor or to remake a beloved film?
I think bringing back the dead actor.
Yeah, you know what? I'm thinking of the new Star Wars, Peter Cushing.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Well, and they're going to be doing shit with Leia.
Yeah.
They claim that all of her scenes were already filmed, but there was like a lot of talk inside that was like, no, they didn't get nearly enough because they're just going to CG that shit.
You know what?
I heard they said that they specifically weren't going to do that. They did do it.
They're terrible. I mean, Christ! They hired a person for the Han Solo movie who apparently was so bad they had to postpone the movie to give him rudimentary acting lessons.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's bad. Just going on about sort of like resurrecting sort of dead actors with CGI. Just imagine there's a loophole in the law, and people could just fucking like use those dead actors in porno films. That'd be quite good.
So you're saying we should CG up dead child actors, and we'll have our next Jeepers Creepers movie set up.
You know what? This sounds like the best idea I've ever heard. I'm gonna make.
Why is Donald Trump into fucking dead kid actors?
Because I'm just in this. I see money. It's the art of the deal. Okay, look, I'm really good at making money. I have a fabulous brain. This is gonna make a ton of money. I'm gonna art of the deal this. I'm gonna make an executive order. Okay, it's gonna be great.
The only thing that's actively stopping me from having sex with Joan Benet Ramsey is that she's dead.
Right. Have you seen my daughter? She's beautiful, right? I mean, I touch her every night. It's okay.
Okay, let's.
That's the Donald Trump way.
Let's just
That's
do
the Donald Trump way.
On that note, shall we?
Sorry, I'll stop Donald Trumping it now.
Shall we get into some fan fiction? I think we should. We're actually on chapter.
I have no fucking clue what we're doing.
Who wants to give Ace a bit of a recap?
I need a summary or something.
Hoping someone else will, because I.
Gumball with zombies.
Gumball with zombies.
There was an episode that had Gumball with zombies.
Yeah.
That happened.
This is it. Here it is.
And Lexi from our other one showed up, and we discovered last week that Lexi is a fan-created character that just shows up in apparently random fan fictions by anybody that wants to use her.
Yeah, because there is a Gumball fanfiction community, and there are people with fan characters that will just like say, "Hey, are you open to having fan characters in your story?"
Yeah,
and they put them in.
Are you open? Yeah.
So there's a little bit of crossover here.
Yeah, exactly.
Or she is aware and making herself exist by inserting herself into fan stories so that she could kind of exist. I had a thing there first. There was an inkling of an idea that just. I'm gonna keep drinking this thing now.
Keep drinking, right? Okay. Do we know we can? Should we just wing it? You're going to be Andrew. Ace is Andrew.
Sure.
Because Andrew starts with an A. Ace starts with an A. Tawog, the amazing world of Gumball, the Risen Dead.
That's what we figured out last week.
Yeah, Tawog. We thought it was some demon or zombie king or something like that. Chapter 8, Stories of Before. And we are partway down after end of flashback. And it's Andrew who says, "That was fun, man." Do you know where you are, Ace?
Yeah.
You're in the jungle.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
I'm gonna die?
By the way, Gumball's mum and dad are dead as well, aren't they?
Of course they're dead.
Oh, I think the bomb is missing.
The bomb is missing. Oh, the mom. The mom.
You sure?
Mom.
Oh no, you don't see her get killed, but then they think she's dead. Oh,
well,
have I spoiled the end?
If this was a competent story, I would assume that she's alive, but
it's gonna be.
It might just be overlooked.
Yeah, I think it probably.
That was fun, man.
Andrew said as the song ended and pulled out of the driveway with the other car close behind. Kaiser adjusted his seat and stared at the roof of the car. In the other truck, driving was Gumball, and in the passenger seat was Carrie.
Man, those two are enjoying themselves.
Gumball overhearing the tracks being played from the other truck.
They're just weird, man.
Carrie said.
I assume this is me?
Probably you.
I think so.
You remember them being the only kids not from our middle school we hung out with freshman year?
Yeah, and I especially remember when Darwin and I first hung out with them.
I think you just carry on now, actually, Matt, because there's close the quote. No. Flashback.
Dun-dun.
There's the flashback. Thank you. It was February 4th. Kaiser, Andrew and Carrie were hanging out at Carrie's house and everybody was talking about the Valentine's Day dance. Even Kaiser was pretty excited.
Did he really spell fourth? 4RF?
Yeah.
The important thing is even Kaiser was pretty excited. That's Kaiser. They break eggs in this thing.
You don't know
who's Kaiser again?
That was me.
Oh, well.
So, Carrie, who are you going to dance with?
Kaiser asked.
Darwin.
What we figured out is Kaiser is essentially Eric.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Darwin asked me.
Carrie said, putting in the third consecutive Nightmare on Elmore Street VHS. Hold on. The third consecutive Nightmare on Elmore Street VHS tap. There we go.
Wait, how long? Wait, this takes place in a time when VHS still existed?
It is a bit weird. Yeah, it doesn't actually say. It just says February.
That
4th.
might be like the only thing. I'm going to speak in defense of Gumball here and say that Gumball does do weird shit like that, where it's like sometimes this guy knows his Gumball is what I'm saying, because sometimes it's VHSs and DVDs and Blu-rays.
Haven't you got a VHS?
Okay.
Recorder.
This guy knows. It's a fucking Andrew line to step on my lines. And this is young Andrew. So
Shut the fuck up, man.
I have to have more pep in my step. Who's that?
Andrew asked.
Okay. You know, the fish guy with the Shaggy from Scooby-Doo goatee?
Carrie asked.
How does a fish grow hair?
Don't know. By the way,
they
Gumball
specifically
and
have
Darwin
an
both
episode of Gumball where Darwin asks Gumball if he has butt hair, and Gumball says to Darwin, "You're a fish, dude. You don't grow hair." This is fucking up the canon. I hate
So he does know
Gumball,
shit.
Ace.
Yeah, I thought he did too. I thought he did. Who is this guy? He's fucking betrayed me. You fucking Beermans, Bermans, you ruined everything, Berman.
Oh, you mean the kid who does poetry?
Kaiser asked. Andrew.
Oh, I was busy being outraged and I lost where we were.
No, I think she's Tobe.
I mean, Beverforth. I think she's talking about the super fast swimmer.
Andrew said.
He's both.
Carrie said, eating a pretzel.
Hey, we should hang out with him and his brother sometime.
Kaiser offered.
Actually, it's a Saturday and it's only 6 o'clock. We can go now.
Carrie responded.
I'll call him.
Shotgun.
Kaiser said, running with Andrew out of the house to the car. Once they arrived, they knocked on the door. Darwin answered it.
Oh, hey guys, come on in.
Darwin's back. Darwin said, letting them in.
Nice place!
Andrew said while running his finger along the couch.
I read that as crotch.
I'm so sorry, that's not a typo.
It's gonna be a whole different story if that's the way it's going.
Nice place. Run his finger along his crotch. That's brilliant.
Yeah, Dad's the only one home right now. Mom's out working.
It's code, that, isn't it? Darwin said, pointing at Richard passed out on the couch. Oh no, it's not code.
Oh no, not this again.
Oh fuck.
Gumball's upstairs with Penny. They're watching some TV show about meth dealing substitute teacher or something.
Do you get it?
Oh,
do you get it?
Guys, they're watching Breaking Bad. Could I have made that a little more
like
clear?
That one show.
Darwin said going upstairs with the others.
Thank you for the brief description of that show instead of telling us what it is.
They do this joke. You guys, this joke is actually from Gumball. I just drooled all over myself. Yes, Darwin has a great line when they're in a video store where he's like, "Is that the one where the asthmatic robot reveals that he's the one dude's father?" No, you're thinking of the one where the goth dude ices the wizard, and then they basically go through spoiling a bunch of things at once, and it's cleverer than this. But damn it, Beer Man, you're winning me back.
They walked in the room with Gumball and Penny sitting on the bed eating cheese puffs.
What's that code for, I wonder?
Yeah.
Eating cheese muffs.
Puffs.
She doesn't wash nearly enough.
Oh. Cheesy.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Hey.
I almost fell back in my chair.
Oh hey guys. You want to take top bunk and watch?
Gumball offered. Whoa, what's going on?
Hails, yeah. And by watch, he means watch him eat her muff.
Yeah.
Kaiser said. It's happening.
Oh, wait, no, you probably shouldn't.
Crash.
Bam bam.
Andrew was interrupted by Kaiser falling after breaking the top bunk of Gumball's bunk bed. Kaiser stood up, red in the face.
Oh shit, dude, I'm super sorry about your bed,
Kaiser said, picking up both halves of the broken top bunk, trying to put them together, panicking, thinking Darwin would kick him out and they would have some awkward thing between them, possibly ruining his friendship with Carrie.
Dude, chill out. Nobody even uses that bunk, man.
Darwin said, smiling.
But it would be a big help if you could take that out back to the trash.
That's Anais' bed!
Nobody uses it.
Yeah,
Wait
just
a minute,
nobody.
Above Gumball's bed?
Yeah!
Is it? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. Because Darwin's in the tank.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Kaiser said, amazed at how chilled Darwin was. Kaiser took the halves to the trash, and soon everybody was just hanging out. Kaiser, Darwin, Gumball all played multiplayer games and talked about The Walking Dead and Z Nation, not Z Nation, and other apocalypse-related media. They talked about other things
foreshadowing, dun dun,
like cheat codes to old video games and where you can buy super cheap snacks. They all ended up going to Joyful Burger and went home after. End of flashback.
dun dun.
What a shit flashback.
Good thing that we got all of that sorted.
I know, yeah. I feel better now.
Those two are a two-man party if they want to be.
Gumball said, reaching for his hula girl and finding nothing. So that's code.
Oh, right.
Gumball said with an awkward giggle. The road was long. About a 5-hour drive to get to Rainbow Factory Assistance Headquarters. In the back of the truck was Tyran, Penny, Jack and Darwin. Tyran was sitting directly across from Jack. Being his only friend, he decided to talk to him.
Maybe Ace should be Tyran too.
Yeah.
What is a Tyran? Do we even know what Tyran is?
T-Rex.
He's a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Related to Tina?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Brother? I don't know.
Hey, so, do you play cards?
Tyran asked, pulling out a deck of cards.
What was my voice for Jack?
I didn't even remember you played Jack, so...
I did.
Who's Jack?
I think.
So memorable, this fan fiction.
Depends on what we're playing.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
think it was
right.
something like that.
Jack responded, it is something like that. No, you said it.
How about a simple game of Crazy Eights?
Tyran asked.
Sure.
Jack responded. Tyran shuffled the cards and Jack cut the deck.
Okay, so level with me, man to man. What's your story?
Tyran asked, dealing out the 7 cards.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh jeez.
Well, let's see. I was born in Elmore. I went to Michael Elmore High School. And my original group consisted of my younger brother, my friend from 5th grade, and my lab partner for physical science. We were in a quarantine camp, and it got overrun, but luckily me and my friends escaped. Jack said, checking his card, matching a 6 of hearts and a 6 of spades, changing the suit of heart of spades.
That's how it's written.
There are so many characters in Gumball. Why are there so many made-up ones here?
The guy's got talent. The guy's got a talent to make up new characters, that's why. He's winning you
You're a
over.
freshman?
Tyran asked, reaching to get a card from the deck.
Yes, how could you tell?
Jack asked, placing down a 4 of spades.
You said you were taking physical science. All the Elmore district takes physical science freshman year.
Tyran said, drawing 4 cards due to that last card being a 4.
So, what's your story?
Jack asked, watching Tyran put down a 4 of hearts.
What's your story, Ace?
Well,
I'll just let him drink.
oh god, that was dumb of me. Oh, it tastes like fucking burning.
What's it called? What's
Well,
this alcohol called? I want to know what the alcohol's called.
It's just gasoline.
Yeah, that's nice, tasty.
Well, my story isn't all that interesting. I was a senior at Elmore High School, and I'm just changed this place up. I picked on the other kids. I was put into a quarantine zone, and everybody inside died. Probably from my picking on them.
Tyrant said, watching Jack draw his 4 cards.
So, what about your friend Tobias? Why do you care about him so much?
Jack asked quietly, putting down a 6
Tobias
cards.
is dead, by the way.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right, yeah. That was it.
Well.
Suddenly, the car jerked to a stop.
I don't know if you can hear that outside my window.
What was it?
Nope, can't hear anything.
What was it?
Okay, somebody's fucking rolling a
Dice.
garbage bin and being a real bitch about it.
Really? Oh, I can hear
Can't
it.
hear that?
Yeah, I can hear it. Tell him to fuck off. Don't worry.
What the hell?
And now car alarm is going off.
Tyran shouted as all the cards were knocked out of his hands. Tyran looked overhead and saw a guy on a maroon motorcycle. He wore a red zip hoodie and blue jeans. By the way, Ace, the punctuation is lacking in this. Blue jeans. At the moment, he was also wearing a ski mask, single eye hole. He wore a black backpack and wore 2 very noticeable gem necklaces and a topaz and a lapis. He was dead center in the middle of the road, staring right at the group. Kaiser was looking at the guy just sitting there, not moving. Not only was Kaiser bothered, but he was scared. Fucking, straight on to the next one. That's
Author note.
the what? Oh, right.
The author note's so freaking dumb,
Ooh,
but funny.
Author note. Ooh, spooky Ghost Rider in the middle of the road. What's he doing? Who is he? Why is he there? Find out next time on Tawog the Risen Dead. Kaiser, that's not even funny.
It's not even fun.
God, yeah, sorry, you do it.
Kaiser,
Oh,
you
sorry.
stupid
Sorry.
motherfucker. You sit down.
I'm sitting.
That's not even a funny outro. It's just replace and drop.
Author. Anyways, please submit OCs. They will be introduced unless they're just boringly overpowered or absolutely illogical or magical. Not like any of his characters.
Yep, that answers Ace's question of why are there so many not Gumball characters.
Yeah, because it's like, hey, send your characters in. Yeah, that's why.
Yep.
Chapter 9. A knock at your door. Andrew tried inching the truck forward, but the biker moved in front of him.
I'm really sweaty.
Alright, asshole. What do you want?
Kaiser asked, looking out the window. The bike stopped running and the biker got off. He looked only a little taller than Gumball. Gumball stood about 5'8", so the biker was pretty tall. He looked at Kaiser and asked...
He looked only a little taller than Gumball. Gumball stood about 5'8". He's a little bit taller than 5'8". 5'10" is not pretty tall.
So
I don't know what world with which 5'10" is like this a man of stature.
No, you're right. He looked
Pretty
only
sure
a little
the
taller.
author's short.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, yeah. You're probably right.
Where are you heading?
West.
Kaiser said.
To the ghost.
The biker asked.
Yeah, we're going to a big company assist building.
Kaiser said, hoping the biker would leave them alone.
Well, I live out east here, trying to be a good neighbor. The bad shit'll happen.
The biker said, tucking the necklaces into his shirt.
So can we pass?
Kaiser asked.
Oh, yeah, I just wanted to know where you were going just in case I got a chance to roof you.
The biker said, hopping on his motorcycle. He revved up the engine and rode off. Andrew made the decision
No. Go back and read that name again.
Oh, jeez. Andrew made the decision. This must be another character. Andrew made the decision not to follow the strange biker, who continued westward and were soon in an empty city only filled with the undead. By the time they had arrived at the 9-story building, the sun was almost to the horizon. The group unloaded the truck and got to the door. Gumball pushed on the door.
I am also very sweaty, I just realized. I was wondering, why my forearm was getting wet. I just realized there's just, a sweat drip from my armpit.
Going on. I'm fine, thanks.
It's like 4 trillion degrees. It's hot.
I had to turn my fan off.
It's hot in Portland, but then it's also smoky. So it's like hell outside.
Smoky? What do you mean smoky?
Well, because Canada's burning down.
Oh, right, okay. That's all it is. That's fine. That's okay.
I mean, it legitimately is. I have a friend in Washington who's who's just outside is deadly right now.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. I don't really read the news.
Draft from it.
Whoa. Gross.
I'm sopping up my armpits with the towel.
This is not.
That's what she said. Haha.
Okay. It's not opening.
Gumball said.
What do we... oh yeah, I'm Penny. What do we do?
Penny asked.
Well, I have an idea, but you're not gonna like it.
Kaiser said, looking at Penny.
What's the idea?
Andrew asked.
I can boost you guys up one at a time to the 2nd story level on the concrete overhang. Then you can break through the window, go down to the 1st level, and help me up. But you have to do it quickly, or else every zombie in the city is going to chow on me like a pack of angry Rottweiler eating kibble.
Kaiser said. Oh, he's got it sorted.
Wow, that was, he's a pretty smart cookie.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Penny agreed. Kaiser lifted everybody up one at a time. Penny, Gumball, Darwin, Carrie, Tyran, Jack, Andrew, and Lexi. He then tossed all the supplies up after them.
Now what?
Gumball asked, looking out the window.
Just smash it,
Kaiser said.
Got it.
Darwin said, smashing the window with his baseball bat.
Now go unlock the door from the inside,
Kaiser shouted. Zombies were starting to come from all directions. Kaiser knew he'd have to fight them off. He grabbed his assault rifle and started beating zombies with it. One came from the left. He swung it right into the zombie temple of his head, not a church dedicated to zombies. Another was coming from the right. He hit it in the stomach, and while it was bent over, he swung his gun over the top of the zombie's head. Another zombie came from the right ahead. Kaiser couldn't hit this one in time, so he held it back. Then the door suddenly swung open, and Darwin came running, shashing the zombie's skull and bringing Kaiser inside. Shashing. I might have to go to dictionary.
What is that?
Dictionary.com. That motherfucker, shashing. I don't know. Sounds violent, doesn't it? It's probably worse than smashing, I think. Darwin.
Oh, sorry. Come on. We're setting up on the 3rd floor. Put a handle on those doors and let's go.
Code again, Darwin said, running upstairs. Kaiser did as ordered and followed him after he barricaded the doors. Kaiser walked inside to see everybody relieved, sitting down with victorious smiles on their faces. There were about 20 to 25 cubicles with office supplies. There were 4 water coolers just on that level, and there were no undead office workers. Oh, undead office workers, you don't want them. Every bit of the plan went perfectly.
Redundant.
There is an undead office work. There's an entire premise of Gumball where the big CEO of the company drains away the souls of all of his employees and makes them into undead office workers. That's literally a thing in Gumball. You can't you can't erase whitewashing history. Fuck you, Donald Trump. Go ahead, keep going.
Do you like this author or not?
I'm torn.
You're very hot and cold about this author.
Well, because it's sometimes, it's basically you're not fully knowing if you're gay, but you're really liking the way they're grinding, but then sometimes your balls touch. And so you're like, whoa, hold on there, whoa, cool it. My wife's not going to like that. That's what this is. This is like a really good lap dance for a hot stripper, but then your balls touch. And then
okay.
You're...
Okay. Every bit of the plan went perfectly, and nothing went wrong. No ball touching. Nobody died, and nobody lost anything. Everything worked out perfectly, almost too well. The next day, everybody was awake except for Gumball, who decided to sleep in today. Darwin, Tyran, and John were cooking on a skillet.
Who is John?
John's John. They were cooking on a skillet, making breakfast for everybody. We're going to find out who John is, are we? I don't know.
I guess.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna burn this building down. We just got here.
Penny said while scouting out nearby buildings with a pair of binoculars.
If you burn this place down, we're gonna have to live in a fast food joint. Ooh, actually, burgers. That sounds good. Never mind. We'll have to move again.
Carrie said, sitting against the wall.
I've been thinking.
Who's saying this?
Said someone.
I think it's
Someone's
Andrew because it says Andrew. Carrie
yeah.
Andrew.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Don't take this from me.
Yeah.
That's a first.
Carrie said, interrupting Andrew.
Fuck you, Carrie.
Stuff it, deadhead.
Andrew said.
Because you're a ghost. I don't know why you're afraid of zombies.
It's funny that.
Now that we have a temporary home, we should think about going on supply runes.
That's actually a good idea.
Penny said, setting her goggles down.
There's a ton of unexplored stuff around cities like this, because anybody here was immediately detained and brought into a quarantine zone. At least that's what I figure, because there were a lot of people being brought in at night, and your mom and my dad were in the camp, and they work far out of the neighborhood.
Penny said, walking over to the skillet.
Hey, Kaiser, could you grab all the cubicle walls and just put them somewhere else?
Penny asked.
Sure.
Kaiser said, handing
Who
the
put her in
spatula to Tyran.
charge?
I know, yeah. Can you just do all that? Kaiser began lifting the walls, the cubicles, and the desks and carried it to the 4th level.
Thanks, big guy.
Penny said, patting Kaiser's shoulder.
No problem, Bob.
Kaiser said, walking up to the next level.
So who gonna go out for supplies when the time comes?
Tyran asked, scrambling eggs.
Oh, I thought he asked scrambled eggs. I literally thought that was like he was talking. I was really happy there for a
Scrambling
second.
eggs is the newest character.
Scrambling eggs. Hold on, where the fuck is John? We haven't heard from John yet.
I don't know who John
How
is.
funny is that? There's no John. There might be. I can't see John. There's Andrew then.
Oh, I'm not sure, but we'll have to be careful. That biker guy lives around here, and I kind of don't want to run into him.
Andrew threw in.
Probably lives miles away from us.
Kaiser said, grabbing the next cubicle.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Andrew said.
I think Tyran should help Gumball gather supplies.
Haven't.
Well,
You haven't been doing much of anything since you joined us, Penny said sternly.
and put the apostrophe in the fucking wrong place.
Get off my back. I'll do it better, but you better take... I'll do it, but you better take back that I don't do anything remark.
Tyran said, glaring at Penny.
Fine. I'm sorry. Thank you for volunteering to go.
Penny said, walking to her lookout post.
Jeez, that was some tense shit. What's up between you and her?
Andrew asked. Drama.
Drama.
No, they're eating scrambled eggs. That was my favorite character. What are they doing?
Just chowing down on him. The alternative to
Nothing, but
zombies.
apparently she thinks I do nothing around here, and that kind of pisses me off.
Tyran said. Tyran said saran. Oh, saran wrap in the third plate
misspelled
of scram.
saran, but
Yeah.
okay.
That's not how you spell saran wrap.
Plus, it's cling film. It's not saran wrap. Jesus
Well, yeah,
Christ.
saran is a brand name.
I know. Said saran wrap in the third plate of scrambled eggs. Oh my god, it's like torching the scrambled
wrapping
eggs.
him up in cling wrap.
You can't breathe now.
Hey, Andrew, you want to help me out? It'll be 8 o'clock by the time I finish if I do this alone.
Kaiser said, lifting up the next cubicle.
God, I need a pop filter on my microphone so bad.
Sure, but I'm gonna need some help.
Andrew said, grabbing the desk of a cubicle.
I can help you out.
Darwin said, folding up the walls of the cubicle and bringing them up the stairs.
She sure is quite the slave driver, am I right?
Gumball. How can you say that? Gumball said, sitting next to Tyran.
Yeah, I guess you and I are gonna be going on a supply run with somebody else.
Tyran said, grinning at Gumball.
Penny's going too.
No, not like pennies, like multiple pennies, like
pennies
money pennies.
Pennies from heaven.
Penny's going too. She says she knows the city better than any of us do, at least the parts that we're scavenging.
Gumball said.
Well, when are we planning on leaving?
Tyran asked.
As soon as we have 1 day's supply of food.
Gumball said.
Alright, how many days of food do we have left?
Tyran asked.
2.
Gumball said.
Damn.
Tyran said, shocked.
Hey guys, I think you should come check this out.
Penny urged. Everybody but Andrew came to the window, right down the street.
Andrew's too cool.
Yeah, he's like, nah, I'm not doing that. Right down the street was none other than the biker in the ski mask.
Guys, I think it's Eric.
Yeah, I was just about to say, it's Eric. It's got to be Eric. Eric.
What's that in his hands?
Kaiser said, squinting his eyes. Just as he said that, the biker started shooting it. Fucking hell, hold on. Just as he said that, the biker started shooting it. Was not, oh great, fucking hell, it was an automatic rifle.
Punctuation.
Ah, then lowercase s. So many shots rang out so fast that Kaiser was starting to worry that he was coming in to kill them. He raced for his assault rifle and ran down the stairs. Gumball followed behind with his Lee Enfield, and Lexi was ready with her Ruger.
Hey,
wasn't
Lexi right?
I was just about to say, wasn't it Lexi with an I before? No, it's Lexi with a Y. Oh, they're two different characters. Kaiser reached the final floor, and when he got down there, the biker was standing there. He knocked on the door and shouted,
Somebody please just let me in. I just want to talk.
Kaiser walked to the door and opened it.
No, Kaiser.
Thank you.
The biker was quickly cut off by Kaiser grabbing his arm and taking the AK-12 off his person and slamming him to the ground.
Who the hell are you? And why are you following us?
Kaiser yelled. It scared everybody in the room. Even the biker was shaking.
Well, yeah, especially the biker. I thought he was intimidating the biker.
Yeah, he was directing at him, wasn't he?
Kidding, right?
Hold on! I read ahead, guys. It's okay. The biker's name is Flame. Everything's gonna be okay, guys.
Oh, spoiler.
Holy shit. I've never heard him yell like that.
Gumball said to a now shaking Lexi.
I only came here to talk.
The biker said. He took off his ski mask and revealed himself to be a roguishly handsome pastel orange feline with eyes as black as the night sky.
Alright, let's talk. Upstairs.
Oh, hello. Kaiser said, helping the feline up.
What's your name?
The biker asked.
Kaiser. You are?
Kaiser asked.
Flame. Kaiser, do you like cappuccino?
The biker responded.
Who the hell names their kid Flame?
Hold
Kaiser
on!
Oh,
on.
wait for this comeback.
Oh, here we go.
Who the hell names their kid Kaiser?
Flame asked.
Oh, my sides are splitting!
Hold on.
Sick
Oh.
burn.
I can
Is
feel
that
this!
flame
from
burn?
flame.
I can
Kaiser.
feel my intestines go entwine as the hazards of laughing too frequently at this. The mirth is unbelievable.
Kaiser then started to laugh. There we go. It broke the ice. That was amazing. I think we should end it there for now, because it's we don't want to get sort of Ace overstimulated with the comedy in this. Ace
This was updated this month.
this month, honestly. Ooh, so we look forward to next week's. That's really good. Ace, is it good to be back in the fan fiction?
I mean,
Kingdom.
am I back? I'm on my second one of these.
I mean, admittedly, you won't remember it tomorrow, but it's fine.
I haven't slept in 24 years.
Well, then go
That's
to
fine.
bed.
You're gonna go to bed? No.
No, of course I'm not. Now I'm hyper. After a whirlwind adventure, it was like watching an episode of The Walking Dead. That's how fucking exhilarating this story is.
Well, actually, you will be hyper after this. There's no way you can sleep. You'll probably get nightmares and yeah, it's just adrenaline all the time. So
I mean, fucking Walking Dead.
It's great, isn't it? Listen, I'm going to use the healing power.
You can't use the healing power of your beard yet. We've only been recording for 55 minutes. This isn't hardly a coffee jelly hour. What are you, some kind of baker who doesn't know how to count a dozen, so you're just changing numbers around? We got fucking 4 minutes to kill.
I'm going to stop recording.
Okay, hold on a sec. Using the...
No, this is hell. I want to turn on my fan.
Also, his eyes were as red as the devil's dick.
I mean, you could like insert a song here or something. You can a jaunty little jig.
Do you want me to edit something in for you?
Yeah.
Well, fuck you. I'm not gonna do that.
Like the Ovaltine theme. Wasn't there a theme for Ovaltine?
Oh, Ovaltine. We are the Ovaltines. I've just made that up. I don't know what the hell.
Yeah, we could.
We can also.
We are the Ovaltines.
We can also say that Tony and Ace and I are gonna have
I'm another motherfucking kid.
YouTube shit going on.
We're gonna have some YouTube.
Kid. Eyes as red as the devil's dick.
Oh, no. Let me do it right. I'm going to remind you all that if it looks like magic, it is not magic. It is science, or worse. So deal with it. I am not a motherfucking kid. R.I.P. Uncle Mike.
No. Why did you bring up Uncle Mike? Now we're all sad again. How dare you?
Whoa. If you say his name 3 times, I've said it once. You've said it once.
Please, I hope he comes back.
Who?
What?
Uncle Mike.
Oh,
he's right there.
See you all next week. Say goodbye.
This was a curse.
Uncle Mike's gonna shag us all. See you soon. Say goodbye, everybody.
I don't even remember who Uncle Mike is. Goodbye. Flarbo.
Ciao molester.
Yeah, Flarbo.
Bye. See you all next week.